I am sorry, but what the hell is Randy even doing anymore? Seriously? Every single time I think I finally understand whose side he's on, this man goes and does something even more suspicious. And this episode, oh, this episode pushed me over the edge. I was literally sitting there staring at the screen like, no, no way. Randy cannot possibly be playing this many sides at once. But the scary thing, I think he is, I really think he is. And honestly, I don't even believe Joey fully trusts him anymore. There's this tension now. You can feel it. Every scene between them feels like two snakes circling each other, waiting for the other one to blink first. Randy tries to act calm, quiet, loyal. But Joey notices everything. That man is terrifying because he doesn't need proof before he starts suspecting people. He watches faces, body language, hesitation, tiny little pauses in conversation. And Randy has been slipping lately. The whole time I was watching, I kept thinking, Randy is hiding something much bigger than Haley. Because yes, we already know Randy and Haley are secretly carrying out their own plan involving Bill and the poison, which is already insane enough. Like, excuse me? This man is helping with a murder plot while also working under Joey? How is he not collapsing from the pressure? But then the episode kept dropping these little hints that Randy's betrayal goes even deeper than that. And that's where Doug comes in. Oh my God. I genuinely believe now that Randy has been helping Doug this entire time after the world thought Doug was dead. I know some people still think it's just a rumor inside the story, but come on. The clues are everywhere now. Randy disappearing at strange times. Randy acting nervous whenever Doug's name gets mentioned. The way he avoids eye contact when Joey starts talking about unfinished business. It's too obvious now. And honestly, if Randy really did protect Doug all this time, then Randy has been living in absolute fear. Because Joey is not the kind of man you betray and survive. That's the thing that keeps haunting me. Joey doesn't just eliminate enemies. He destroys people emotionally first. He corners them, manipulates them, makes them panic. And I think that's exactly what he's doing to Randy now. There was this energy in the episode where it felt like Joey already knows something. Maybe not everything. Maybe he still doesn't know where Doug has been hiding all this time. But I think Joey has connected enough dots to realize Randy is involved somehow. And when Joey started questioning Randy, I swear my heart started racing. Because Joey wasn't asking normal questions. No. He was testing him. You know those moments where someone casually says something, but they're actually digging for information? That Joey kept throwing out little comments about loyalty, about secrets, about people who forget who saved them. And Randy looked like he wanted to crawl out of his own skin. I kept yelling at the screen, "Stop talking, Randy. Just leave." But he couldn't, because Joey owns him right now. That's what makes this entire situation so dark. Randy is trapped from every angle. If he protects Doug, Joey could kill him. If he betrays Doug, then everything Randy risked was for nothing. And meanwhile, he's still tangled up in the poison plan with Haley. It's like he's standing in the middle of 3 explosions waiting to happen at once. And let me say this, because I don't think enough people are talking about it. Joey is way more dangerous than people realize. I know he acts smooth and controlled most of the time, charming even, but underneath that, this man is vicious, completely vicious. Especially now that Vanessa is involved emotionally. That changes everything, because Joey is obsessed with keeping his life with Vanessa intact. Obsessed. And if Doug comes back publicly, if Vanessa discovers the truth, Joey loses control of the fantasy he built around himself. He loses power. He loses security. Maybe even loses Vanessa completely. And Joey cannot handle losing. That's why I absolutely believe Joey would try to kill Doug again if he discovered he was alive. No hesitation, no guilt, nothing. Actually, I think part of Joey already expects Doug to resurface eventually. That's why he's acting so paranoid lately. The plasma situation is already collapsing around him. There are cracks everywhere in his empire. People are talking. Mistakes are piling up. Joey knows the walls are closing in. So now he's becoming even more ruthless because desperate men are the scariest kind. And honestly, I think Randy knows he's becoming expendable. Did anyone else notice that? The moment Joey told Randy to lay low because of the plasma mess, I immediately got suspicious. Joey framed it like protection. Like he was helping Randy stay safe, but I didn't buy it for 1 second. Joey is the type to sacrifice somebody else to save himself. And Randy is the perfect scapegoat. Think about it. Randy already has connections to too many dirty situations. If the authorities start digging deeper into the plasma operation, Joey can easily shift blame onto him. Oh, Randy acted alone. Randy handled that side of things. I had no idea what he was doing. Classic Joey. I can literally hear him saying it already. And the worst part? Randy probably knows this too. That's why his scenes feel so panicked lately. He's not just scared of being caught. He's scared because he realizes Joey may already be preparing to throw him under the bus. Which brings me to the part that completely messed with my head. What if Joey secretly orders Randy to kill Doug again? Not directly. Joey's smarter than that. He'd manipulate him into it. He'd start talking about survival, about protecting themselves, about Vanessa, about loose ends. He'd make Randy feel like there's no other option. And Randy? Oh God. I don't know what Randy would do. That's what makes him such a fascinating mess of a character right now. Because I honestly cannot tell where his loyalty truly lies anymore. Does he genuinely care about Doug? Or was Doug only useful to him? That's the question I keep coming back to. Because if Randy believes Doug is too weak to destroy Joey, then Randy may choose survival instead. Cold survival, self-preservation, especially because he's already involved in the poison scheme with Haley. Randy cannot afford more chaos exposing him right now. And let's be real for a second. Doug returning sounds exciting emotionally, but strategically, Doug is walking back into a nightmare. Joey has power, money, connections, manipulation skills, and now paranoia, which makes him unpredictable. Meanwhile, Doug has been hiding in the shadows for who knows how long. That changes a person. Isolation changes people. Fear changes people. I actually think Doug might come back darker than before. More unstable, less trusting. And if Randy has been his secret lifeline all this time, then Doug's entire survival may depend on someone who's already cracking under pressure. That is such a dangerous setup. And I swear, if Joey ever finds physical proof Doug is alive, it's over. Absolute chaos. Because Joey will not stop hunting him. Not after everything he built. Not after Vanessa. Not after all the lies. Honestly, the entire episode felt like watching a ticking bomb sitting in the middle of the room while everybody pretends everything is normal. Every conversation felt loaded. Every stare felt suspicious. Even the silences felt dangerous. And can we talk about how exhausting this must be for Randy emotionally? Like, yes, he's guilty. Absolutely guilty. I'm not defending him. But imagine constantly lying to Joey while secretly carrying around the truth about Doug being alive. One wrong sentence and he's dead. One emotional reaction and Joey notices. One mistake and everything explodes. I'd lose my mind. Actually, maybe Randy already is losing his mind. Because there were moments where he looked genuinely trapped, like he couldn't breathe, especially when Joey started analyzing situations out loud. You could practically see Randy calculating every possible outcome in his head. Tell Doug the truth? Hide Joey's orders? Run away completely? Betray everybody? And honestly, I don't think there's a safe choice anymore. That's why I'm convinced the next episodes are going to become absolutely brutal. I think Joey's going to push harder and harder until Randy finally breaks. Either Randy confesses something accidentally, or Joey sets up a trap to confirm his suspicions. And if that happens, Doug's secret won't stay hidden much longer. And once Doug steps fully back into the picture, Vanessa's world explodes. Joey's empire cracks. Randy gets exposed. Haley's poison plan spirals out of control. Everything collides at once, and I honestly cannot wait to watch the disaster unfold.